Do you want to hear a joke?
Sure.
Okay. So a photon walks into a hotel and they say, "Hey, can we help you with your bags?" And he goes, "No thanks, I'm traveling light."
So my life is never dull. It's very busy. So I'm a health and exercise science major, and I've just added physics as a second major. And then I'm also a student athlete. I run track and cross country. So I'm very busy.
So I started in Little Shop. I was taking Brian's physics for biology majors class. This is Physics 121 class, and we set up, there was a solar eclipse happening that semester, and so he was set up on this hill with some of the little shoppers and Heather specifically with her telescope and some awesome stuff, and they just let me follow back to the shop, and they just kind of like never got rid of me after that.
What I've noticed is that while we kind of have a routine and stuff, every day is kind of like gonna be something new. It's kind of like a surprise. Like I remember I came in one day and they're like, "Hey, we're gonna drop water balloons, off the top of the building, and we're gonna do all this crazy stuff." And I was like, "Wow, I'm just like in it for the ride, And it was great. So I don't know, it's fun having like each day just being like a mystery. You don't know what it's gonna bring at all.
So the main job of us interns is to fix up projects and make new projects to take them out on the road to schools, and sometimes schools come to us at CSU, but to create interactive science projects to teach kids science and inspire them to think it's cool. And for me personally, I want to make sure to inspire young girls to pursue science because we need more women in science.
It's great, yeah. So over last spring break, we went down to New Mexico to the Navajo Nation. We visited a bunch of schools there. And that was a lot of fun because we saw students of all ages from kindergarten all the way up to high school. It was interesting how it's a different approach to each grade level. But it's really amazing, especially the little kids, they're super excited to see everything that we had. I had this one cool kid moment where first grader or kindergartner ran up to me, be like, "This is so cool. There's just so much science." And Mr. go, "Ah!" And it was the coolest thing I had ever experienced. It's these little kids are, this was the highlight of their year of seeing all these things that we've made and done. And so that's really nice.
Favorite thing? Well, the people are awesome. I mean, it's fun to hang around everyone. Just be around, people like me. No one's all that judgmental, and everyone's weird like I am, I guess.
I think the most fun thing is how we're able to joke around and not make fun of one another, but we're able to poke fun at ourselves, and it's just super laid back.
Yeah, I think this is one of the only places in the world I can be 100% myself. And through that, I've kind of found that it's to not doubt myself. And with this amazing support system I have here, it's led me to be I can try for a physics degree. I think I am capable of it because I'm gonna work hard and see what I can do. But I also have all the support here to do it. So it's really helped me to just become more of myself and relax, and I don't have to impress anyone or be someone I'm not here. I'm just myself.
Little Shop taught me how to troubleshoot things. Here's an experiment. This is what it's supposed to do. It's not doing that. Figure out why. And I've gotten pretty good at that through Little Shop, and that's something I would have never done otherwise.
I think one of the biggest things that Little Shop has given me that has sort of spilled over into other areas of my life is really thinking about things in a different way, and being willing to just ask questions, and realizing that that's, nobody looks down on you for asking questions. You don't have to know everything right now. It's sort of really an awesome thing to just ask questions and think about things in a different way.
One thing I've definitely learned just from this whole experience is that if you can explain something, then you know it. And like if you can teach something, it's gonna make you better at it. And a lot of times you won't have a good way of explaining something yet, but then you'll listen to like another intern be like, oh yeah, A, B, and C, and you're like, wow, that makes a lot more sense, you know? And so, I don't know, like I've learned a lot from my peers as well. It's been really great.
Day in the life. I feel like just learning essentially at every corner, because if you're in here for any amount of time at all, you come away with something. So it's definitely a giant learning experience and growing and expanding that knowledge to others. That's, I feel like, the day of the life here.